I call this meeting of the Tewksbury Board of Health to order. It is 6:01, and if we could, we have here, Shannon is missing. She's not here today, as well as Susan and Chris, but we do have a quorum with the three of us on the board. So next will be the Pledge of Allegiance, so if we can all stand, if you want to start.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. So next item would be the approval of minutes from the previous meeting of June 20th, 24th.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes as read. As read without correction or...
Okay. And do I have a second?
Second.
All right, it has been moved and seconded to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Hearing no further discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. I hear none, with the chair also approving. The minutes are approved unanimously. All right. Next will be Health Department report. As Shannon's not here, she did send me some things. So Narcan program. So the Health Department launched the Community Narcan program, which provides free Narcan to all Tewksbury residents. It can be accessed by visiting the Health Department window or using the Narcan distribution box, which is located here in the town hall during business hours. So there are some flyers there. I did notice that on Facebook there also are the flyers there, which has the Narcan distribution box, which is designed to eliminate barriers by allowing individuals to obtain Narcan without having to ask for it directly. And it's easily accessible. And then, so you can visit the Health Department window on the lower level of the town hall during business hours, or you can just go to the distribution box. So that's with that. As far as inspection updates, I did not receive any, so we're gonna refer that. And next would be on the West Nile virus positive mosquito samples. So the state actually notified that there were mosquitoes that tested positive for West Nile virus. The closest to us was in Dracut. So there is mosquito protection that you can request for your yard to be sprayed through Central Mask Mosquito. And to do that, you can just go to the Central Mask Mosquito website and request a spray of your house or backyard. And then some of the things that you would want to do as far as preparing and kind of trying to eliminate the amount of mosquitoes is drain standing water in and around your house or yard to prevent mosquito breeding, repair window and door screens to keep the mosquitoes out of your house, use a mosquito repellent, with an EPA registered ingredient according to directions, wear long sleeved shirts, long pants, socks, and to reduce the exposed skin when weather permits. And then for more information, you can always visit the Department of Health's Mosquito and Ticks page. That's that. Also, there was the water report that was mailed out, so everyone should take a look at that as well. And that is all that we have for the Health Department reports. Any discussions?
I just wanted to mention that since I've moved to the town, every year I've called and got the company to come out and spray. And all I can say, I just think it really works. I really do.
Great, yeah. Any other discussion or comments?
Yeah, I'd just like to add that, or question really, is the Narcan available nasal spray? I believe it is, correct?
I believe so. I think that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, I'd just like to encourage people, especially anyone who's near individuals who used drugs or particularly parents, just always to be safe. Get it, have it, forget about it, know where it is. I personally carry Narcan, so it's a good thing just to have in case there's ever an issue. Better to have it, never need it, than really need it and not
Yeah.
have it.
Correct.
Absolutely, and it's super easy to utilize. The instructions are right there, but also there are some Narcan trainings. I do believe Maria Ruggiero, and also you can, everyone can look through either the health department or the police department on when there's some Narcan trainings. But it is vital to have, for sure. Everyone should have one on hand in their car, or in their purse, so. Any other discussions or questions?
No.
On the board? Okay. So we can move on to the next. So the next item would be subcommittee reports. Tewksbury Cares usually would be with Chris. She is not here, so we are going to move to the Wellness Committee, and that is not meeting until school starts, so there are no new updates on that. So that will go to old business. So that would be the next item, which is the microblading update.
Yeah, so Susan and I talked a couple times between last meeting and now. We think we have language we want. We're going to submit that before the next meeting, and it'll be in the agenda available online for everyone to read. In case people wish to come in and share their thoughts, they can be prepared on that.
Great.
So should be set to go. If anyone has, interim thoughts, they're welcome to reach out to the health department or one of us, and they will share that along before that meeting happens.
So that will be open to the public when it's on the next agenda?
We're going to push the language out, but if
Yep.
people have discussions or comments, we can take that. And
Yep.
if we feel that the language is good, we'll approve it. If we feel we need to push it and rewrite some language based on the comments we get, we'll look at that as well.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Great.
Good
Any?
job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Susan did the heavy lifting. She's great.
Are there any further discussions or questions from the board on this matter?
No.
Okay. I hear none. So we'll go to the next item, which is new business, which currently we do not have any items on for new business. So we'll move to the board member comments. Any comments, questions, anything that anyone would like to discuss on the board?
Just a general town comment.
Yep.
I'd just like to say the Tewksbury Community Market has been going great.
Yes.
It's been safe and fun and available. Luckily, it hasn't been too crazy hot like a couple weeks ago. The market is going on right now until 7 p.m. in case anyone's watching this and really wants something, more social for their time. But I encourage everyone to go check that out because it's been going great and it's nice to see everyone.
Yes. It's every Thursday until until September. I don't
I
want
think
to
it's
say
still
for
September.
sure, but I think it's
on the town page.
Yes.
It's, I believe it's, if you just look up Tewksbury Community Market, it's the first link.
Yeah, and there's a lot of local farms for fresh veggies and fruits, and some good local honey and different crafts and things like that, so absolutely. Another thing on the list was there was a listeria outbreak linked to deli meats. So the CDC reported that outbreak was linked to deli meats, so it resulted in 2 deaths and 28 reported illnesses across 12 states, which included Massachusetts. The 2 deaths were in New Jersey and 1 in Illinois. All 28 patients were hospitalized. There was 1 person became ill while pregnant but recovered without losing the pregnancy, and the ages were ranging from 32 to 94. They all reported consuming meat sliced at deli counters. So they were sickened in the outbreak were most likely to have consumed deli sliced turkey and/or liverwurst, is what the CDC has. They have not identified a specific type or brand of deli meat. So it is recommended by the CDC, anyone who is pregnant, aged 65 or older, or has a weakened immune system, they should avoid consuming meat sliced at deli counters until they are heated before eating. And then it is also encouraged that the high-risk groups contact healthcare providers if they have any symptoms of feeling ill or sick. And then there also is an event, the Wamasett Lodge of Ancient, Free, and Accepted Masons, in partnership with the American Red Cross. They're hosting a blood drive on August 8th. So schedule an appointment. You can download the American Red Cross donor application, or you can visit the redcrossblood.org website, and then you can find the times that you can schedule for that in this location or any location near you as well. Any others?
I'm all set.
Okay.
I'm all set.
All right, so the next, we're just going right through this. The next would be the future agenda items. So this is where any of the board members can put any ideas of or thoughts of what they would like to see in future agendas. So if anyone has anything that they'd like to add or recommend, this is the time to do so.
Yeah, what I'd like to, Madam Chair, we got the Tewksbury Water Department's 2023 Consumer Confidence Report. And I had asked the town manager, and he got legal counsel, how could we get it to the folks in our meetings? And other than requesting the documents, we could ask someone from the department to come and speak to us and answer questions. So I'd like to see that happen, because it would give an opportunity to get it not just in the mail or come down to get a copy, but to find out if we have any questions, or they could explain what the document exactly kind of is in a little more detail. And also, we could ask the questions if we felt we needed to, because, so we can go forward as a town, not just, like I said, to see it in the town webpage.
Like an educational
Correct.
part of it?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Do we want to open that up for public questions as well?
I would have to, I would want to speak with
First.
Shannon and also the town manager to ensure logistics of that
Right.
and legalities.
Correct.
Well, then for the time being, let's just
Yeah, I
tell everyone,
mean,
if you have questions on the water report,
Right.
reach out to one of us.
yes,
and
and
we
that
will-
way, if anything, maybe we can do, I mean, these are thoughts kind of brainstorming right now, this is kind of what this is for. Of, having a question, like people send in their questions if need be, and then those questions be asked, or opening it up to the public. So that's something that we can kind of discuss when that time comes, but having this known that that's something that we want to do as an education-based thing would be kind of neat and interesting for the people as well, so.
And the one other thing is Congresswoman Laurie Trahan has had legislation on, and it's amazing though that these things weren't done beforehand, but on the sewer discharge, in the last couple of years, she had legislation that the towns and communities have to be notified a certain amount of time ahead of time. And, to me, that's just like really something that should have happened years ago. So what I'm thinking is maybe we should have someone for her department, or if we could even ask, if you could find that out, if we could even ask legally why they have some of them to come here and basically say what's, how the things are going in the proceeding of maybe having legislation coming up in the next couple of years. Because as we know, the Merrimack River it's not just in Massachusetts, it comes down from New Hampshire, so they could be discharging up there, and we're kind of feeling the effects of it, so.
So to
Maybe-
discuss legislation on the sewage,
Yeah, we'd like to get an update on how that's going and maybe future,
Maybe just like
legislation.
even just a statement from their office,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
one we could read out.
Right,
would be
Right.
good,
right.
You know,
yeah.
put it in the agenda.
I mean, because I know I can do that as just a,
A citizen, yeah,
yeah, but I want to do
yeah,
it for our
share
board, 'cause-
information. Understand
Right.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Any others?
I'm all set.
Okay. All right, so I hear no others. I would like to, maybe even for the next one, to kind of set up some ideas for educational things per month. Or topics that possibly that we can kind of correlate with things that are, health months and things that are happening throughout the month. I would like that as an education, so we have at least every month some type of educational part in it. I know we had tried to do that prior, so kind of having a list of ideas. So that would be kind of interesting and neat to provide, to have that kind of on the agenda, calendar type thing, with obviously like things that happen and occur come before that. But that would be something to think about. So, okay, so that would be that for that. So the next meeting is scheduled for August 15th, 2024, at 6 PM here at the Town Hall. Everyone is welcome to join. It is a public, it is open to the public, and you can watch it on TV as well. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded to adjourn the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say nay. I hear none. So the meeting is adjourned at 6:18 PM. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tewksbury. Have a wonderful night and stay cool.